Welcome to Singapore, a city where nature rises beside glass towers. Here, gardens do not hide from the skyline. They grow proudly within it. At Gardens by the Bay, futuristic supertrees stand like living monuments of steel and green. And ancient traditions dance with the future. From floating gardens and sky-high forests to neon harbors and timeless streets. Singapore isn't just a destination, it's an experience in motion. Today, we uncover 15 wonders that define this island of innovation and beauty. From the clouds of Marina Bay to the rainforests of Sentosa, and from Chinatown's lantern-lit alleys to the futuristic glow of Gardens by the Bay. Join me as we explore the extraordinary world of Singapore. Marina Bay Sands rises from the waterfront like a vision from science fiction. 3 towers supporting what appears to be a ship suspended in midair. But this isn't just architectural showmanship. The rooftop infinity pool, perched 57 stories above the city, creates the illusion of swimming off the edge of the world, with Singapore's futuristic skyline spreading endlessly below. Standing there, with water seeming to merge with sky and city, you understand how Singapore sees itself, bold, impossible, and utterly confident in its audacity. Gardens by the Bay transforms 18 trees into metallic giants that breathe and glow with life. These super trees, some reaching 16 stories high, are vertical gardens wrapped in steel and covered with over 200 species of plants. At night, they come alive in a symphony of light and sound, their canopies glowing in choreographed colors while music drifts through the garden. But the magic doesn't stop there. Step inside the cloud forest, where Singapore has recreated an entire mountain ecosystem under climate-controlled glass, complete with the world's tallest indoor waterfall cascading from misty heights. At the water's edge, a mythical creature guards the city with eternal vigilance. The Malayan half-lion, half-fish exists nowhere in nature, yet it has become the soul of Singapore's identity. This curious hybrid, spouting water into Marina Bay, represents the city's origins as a fishing village and its transformation into a marine paradise, Lion City. Standing before it as the sun sets behind the towers of the financial district, watching water cascade from its mouth while boats glide past and the city lights begin their nightly dance, you witness Singapore's past and present, coexisting in perfect harmony. The city reveals different faces from different heights. The Singapore Flyer lifts you gently skyward in air-conditioned comfort, each capsule a private observatory rising 165 meters above the island. From this height, Singapore's careful design becomes visible. The green corridors connecting parks, the way waterways thread through the urban fabric, how old shophouses nestle beside glass towers. It's a 30-minute revolution that shows you not just a city, but a master plan decade in the making, where every element serves both function and beauty. Architecture here doesn't just serve purpose, it makes statements. The Esplanade, affectionately called the durian for its spiky appearance, sits on the waterfront like a giant fruit that decided to become a theater. This performing arts center, with its distinctive aluminum sunshades creating that iconic spiked exterior, represents Singapore's commitment to culture alongside commerce. Inside, world-class performances unfold, while outside, the building itself performs daily, its surfaces reflecting light, its shape creating a landmark so distinctive it needs no introduction. But Singapore's greatest performance might be its dedication to green space in one of the world's most densely populated places. The Singapore Botanic Gardens sprawls across 82 hectares in the heart of the city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that has been cultivating beauty since 1859. Walking through its pathways feels like stepping into another century. Ancient rain trees create cathedral-like canopies, while the National Orchid Garden displays over 1,000 species in a riot of color and fragrance. Here, morning Tai Chi sessions happen beneath heritage trees, and families picnic on lawns that have been manicured for over 160 years. Just offshore, another vision of impossible transformed into reality. Along the East Coast, Singapore shows a different pace. East Coast Park stretches for miles along the shoreline, where locals cycle, rollerblade, and gather at seafood restaurants perched over the water. This is where Singapore comes to breathe, to watch container ships queue like patient giants waiting to enter port, to fly kites in tropical breezes, and to remember that despite all the futuristic towers and manicured gardens, this is still an island, still shaped by sea winds and tidal rhythms. The dome of Sultan Mosque anchors what was once the Malay Royal District. Here, traditional shophouses have transformed into boutiques and cafes without losing their heritage charm. Walking these narrow streets, you discover Singapore's Islamic and Malay heritage preserved and celebrated, where the call to prayer echoes between walls covered in street art, where traditional textiles share space with modern fashion, where the past doesn't compete with the present, but dances with it. Along the Singapore River, where modern Singapore was born, Clarke Quay pulses with contemporary energy. What were once cargo warehouses now house restaurants and bars, their colorful facades reflected in water that once carried the island's fortunes. Where you can trace Singapore's evolution from trading post to global city, simply by walking along water that has witnessed it all. And then there's a place that defies all categorization.